Hello and welcome to another video in this little mini series, how to run an alpha course online with me, Matt Edmondson. It's great to see you. Hope you're enjoying the videos as we put them together for you. Now, just to explain how we do our alpha and why we do it the way we do it, just to give you that sort of information you may or may not find helpful, but here goes. So we do alpha on a Friday evening at 7:30. I can't tell you why we chose that time. It just seemed like a reasonable time to do it. I can tell you that we've struggled to get people who have young children there at that time. And so depending on your demographic, you may want to adjust this. I would experiment next time with doing probably one in the daytime and one maybe slightly later in the evening, just to see if it works better with people. But for us, 7:30 is working at the moment. The majority of the people turn up. And so we run our alpha course Friday nights at 7:30, okay? And when we put it out there to the wider church that we were going to do an alpha course, we had 34 people register. Most of the names I didn't recognize. So we had people registered who were going to be team members. So you still need a team. You still need leaders. You still need people to host rooms. I'll explain more about that. And so you still want that, right? But of course you then want everybody else to register. You want their email address predominantly, so you can email them and let them know when alpha's going. You can email them the Zoom link, and you can even send them an email with a video link in case they've missed one of them. Okay, so again, I'll show you all the setup that we've got in subsequent videos, but this is how we do it. So 7:30 Friday nights. We had 34 people register for the alpha. My experience is about half of them turn up. So if you have 34 people register, I expect typically in a week we'll have about 17 people turn up, 17, 18 people turn up, which is great. It'd be great if there was more, but we've had about 17 or 18 people turn up. And the platform we use to deliver the alpha course is Zoom, zoom.us. If you've never seen that before, let me pull up the website and show you that. So where's Safari gone? Let's bring that in. There we go. So if you head into the website zoom.us, everyone's probably got this now with COVID, but sign up for the account. My suggestion is you don't go for the free account because your alpha course lesson will last about an hour. And so if you have the free account, I think it closes after 40 minutes. So when you sign up, you will want to do the sort of the paid version and just sign up to, what's going on there? You just want to sign up to I think it's about £11 a month or something like that. And that's what we do. We have the paid version so we don't get cut off after 40 minutes. We use Zoom. On Zoom, there's a feature called breakout rooms, which we can send people to. I'll cover that and all that set up in a separate video. So at 7:30, about 7:10, 10 past 7, the team members meet in the Zoom room. So we all get together. I will play the briefing video. We'll have a quick conversation. I'll let them know what the questions are. And then I'll move them into one of the breakout rooms, okay? And they will all go and pray in a breakout room. And the reason why I have them do that separately is because sometimes guests, believe it or not, online turn up early. I know, right? So they turn up early. And so I didn't want them to join like a prayer meeting and feel uncomfortable. So we do the prayer meeting in a breakout room and I stay in the main room and I welcome guests in and just chat. And then at 7:30, I close the prayer room down. Everybody then comes back in. And for around between 7:25 and 7:35, guests do start to sort of come in. You know, you don't get everybody straight away, but they do come in. And so that works really well. And we just have a chat and we have a catch up just for like a few minutes. Around 7:35, I will then break the two group. I'll break the larger group, which is about 17, 18 people, usually into two breakout rooms. And we have a man and a woman who lead both breakout rooms. That's how we've sort of managed to make it work, which has been great. But we generally have at least two leaders in a room, and I try and get one of them to be male and one of them to be female. Doesn't always work out, but that's what we aim for. Um, and so in the breakout rooms, they will just go and they'll have a conversation and a chat, just say, hey, how you doing? How's your week? And hopefully get people talking. After about 5 minutes, around 7:40, 7:45-ish, I bring everybody back to the main room and we introduce the video. We will then play the video, and there's a video showing you how we play the video through Zoom, if that makes any sense whatsoever. And so we play the video, which can last anywhere from 20 some minutes to 30 minutes. They're not a fixed length in time, but they're usually sort of there or thereabouts. We bring everybody back at the end of the video, and then we put them back into the same breakout rooms with the same leaders where they were chatting through earlier on. And this is one of the reasons why I do breakout rooms at the start, because it gets everything set up. So it makes everything easy after the talk, just to put everybody into the breakout rooms. They will then go and have the conversations, and they will talk away through all of the questions that, you know, Alpha recommend and that the leaders do, which is great. And so once they've done that, about 8:25, I close the breakout rooms down. I give them 2 minutes, you know, warning. I close the breakout room down. Now, what we don't do, Sharon and I, we sit here in this room and we lead the Alpha course. We stay in the main room. Now, every week we have done that. It has just been me and Sharon catching up and just chatting away and seeing how things are going. But occasionally people will turn up. Either they'll turn up late or they just don't want to be in the breakout room and they come back into the main room and just chat to us, which is also totally fine. So we host that space just to pick up any stragglers, okay? And we let the guys, the leaders, host the breakout rooms. Around 8:25, we call everybody back and just say, listen, it's been great to see you. Come along to church on, we do church Sunday afternoons. We broadcast live on Facebook Sunday afternoons, so we invite people to that. We tell people what's going to happen in next week's Alpha, which is always great, and encourage people to come back. And then at 8:30, we finish bang on the dot. And then me and the leaders will hang around on Zoom, just talk to people, and then I'll debrief with the leaders when everybody else has gone and the leaders have stayed, and we just chat what happened. Is there anything we need to do, cover prayer, and so on and so forth. And they're always great stories. You know, last week Paul was telling me how, you know, someone prayed the prayer, which was great, lovely, wonderful. And so and that's basically it. And then when it's not Friday evening, so sometime over the weekend, I'll email everybody to saying, hey, it was great to see you. And if you didn't make it, here's a link to the video, or if you just want to watch it again, you can do. We've now started putting those on the website. I'll show you how we've set a website up in a separate video. And then around Friday morning, sometimes on Thursday, Friday morning, I will email everybody and say, just to remind them about Alpha. And then during the week, because people have now got my email address, we've started to catch up with a few of the regulars, which is great too. So it does work well, and that's our basic setup. So email Friday morning, let you know Alpha's happening. We use MailChimp, by the way, if you want to know a good sort of system to do that. MailChimp's free for the amount of people that we've got registered. And it handles the email side of things super well. There's plenty of videos online showing you how to do that. I won't show you how to use MailChimp, but I will show you the website here. MailChimp.com, and you can sign up for free on that website and import all the email addresses from people that sign up, which is what we did, and then I just send campaigns out. The beautiful thing about MailChimp is I can create the emails on my phone, which is fantastic, and it will manage the unsubscribes and all that sort of stuff, which is, well, it's wonderful and beautiful. So use MailChimp for email. We send the emails out Friday reminding people that Alpha is going to happen. We then, like I say, 7:10, I'll meet the leaders on Zoom. We test the technology. We do the debriefing, make sure the video is playing. They go off and pray. 7:30, I welcome people. The guys come back from the prayer room. We have a quick catch up. I put them into breakout rooms, bring them back. We do the video, put them into breakout rooms again, bring them back, say Torah, and then email them a few days later. So that's what we do. That's the technology we use. And it seems to be fairly simple, straightforward, and works very well. The good thing about Zoom is it's accessible to everybody. You know, they can watch it on their phones. We have people watching it on their phones. We have people watching it on iPads. We have people watching it on a desktop. So it's accessible to everybody, which is just great. And the other thing that I found with Zoom, and one of the reasons why I really like what we're doing online, is because of anonymity. So what I mean by that is there's one lady in particular who's been coming along to Alpha, and we've just done week 5. Well, for weeks 1 through 4, she turned up every week, but never turned her video on. And in fact, for the first 2 weeks, I don't think really said anything. She just sort of sat there and watched and listened, and then started to speak. And then this week has actually turned her video on, has felt comfortable to sort of be seen by people. And so I love this because people get the opportunity to jump in as much or as little as they like. Do you know what I mean? When they're comfortable and sort of get that accessibility which suits them, and that works really, really well. So I hope that all makes sense. I appreciate this is slightly longer than the other videos we're doing, but I just wanted to give you a sort of an overview of what we're doing and why we're doing it. Any questions, leave them in the comments below and I'll do my best to answer them. Thanks for watching. See you in another video.